Okay, let's take some bites out of the Big Apple. We're off on a whirlwind fabulous trip to New York City for the most popular time of year, Christmas season. Let's just say we want to squeeze in a little of everything this buzzing city has to offer. Sightseeing, shopping, arts and culture, and some Christmas fun, of course. Oh, but where do we start? Well, let's get down to business. One main reason we all flock to the Big Apple at this time of year is for some retail therapy and Christmas bargains. Now let's face it, pretty much anywhere you go in Manhattan, there is fabulous shopping. With its countless stores and boutiques, New York City lives up to its reputation as a shopping capital. With so many possibilities, there's just one problem: where to begin. The best bet is to start big, with the iconic department stores, where you can experience a grand bazaar's worth of offerings in one location. You can ogle high-priced designer wares, or choose to pick up more affordable gifts for yourself or loved ones. Also, during the Christmas season, you can expect to see some of the world's finest and most elaborate window displays, making window shopping all the more fun. And if you come in January, you'll get to take advantage of all the after-Christmas sales too. Now, with parcels in tow, it's off to Rockefeller Center to see the most magnificent tree in the world. This year, the tree lighting ceremony takes place on November 30th, so you'll see its brilliant lights from that point on. A definite must-see. While you're there, why not enjoy a little ice skating? And speaking of skating, you can also get your fill over at Bryant Park, opening October 29th. And of course, skating at Central Park is always a treat from mid-October onward. As you've probably worked up a good appetite running around and hailing cabs, I would ask one of the locals, who are actually usually very friendly, where their favorite places to eat are. Watch out for New York's best and trendy restaurants in our upcoming episodes. But for now, we need to keep buzzing along at a New York pace. Become a true New Yorker by grabbing breakfast, a bagel and coffee on the go. And it's off to TKTS in Times Square to queue up for some great show tickets at half price on the day. There's always so much choice, but one that's worth an extra mention is one of the season's favorite annual productions, the all-time classic The Nutcracker, at the David H. Koch Theater at the Lincoln Center. Featuring marching toy soldiers, a glowing one-ton Christmas tree, crystalline snowflakes, and the world-class New York City Ballet. The show is a magical experience and runs from the 25th of November to the 31st of December. A few more acclaimed shows that you might want to fit into your busy itinerary this season would be Radio City Music Hall's Christmas Spectacular, running from November 11th to January 2nd, the Big Apple Circus from the 20th of October to the 8th of January, and the Holiday Train Show at the New York Botanical Garden from November 19th to January 16th. Now it's off for a cultural experience. Whether you're looking for history, science, classics, or modern art, one of New York's many wonderful museums will fit the bill. Our stop this episode is the Metropolitan Museum of Art, located on the border of Central Park on Museum Mile. Commonly referred to as the Met, this is one of the largest and most comprehensive art museums in the world. Aside from their usual array of artwork, the museum continues a holiday tradition presenting its Christmas tree as well as a vivid 18th century Neapolitan nativity scene. Upon leaving the museum, and as you couldn't be any closer, a romantic stroll through Central Park or a horse-drawn carriage ride seems only fitting, as it's just one of those memorable things to do in this celebrated city. Now, each episode will try to cover a different iconic landmark, but today we've chosen to visit one of the most famous, the one, the only, the Empire State Building. Take in panoramic vistas of New York City from its highest viewing point. Whether on a clear day or a starry night, this stop is a must for any visitor, which explains why its lines, or queues if you will, are equally famous. To avoid long waits, get there very early or very late. High-speed elevators shoot visitors up 1,050 feet to the Art Deco masterpiece's 86th floor observatory, where you can either peer out at the city from the comfort of a glass-enclosed pavilion, or brave the elements on the open-air decks lining all four sides of the city. The best part is that you can go practically any time, as the visiting hours are from 8 a.m. to 2 a.m., 7 days a week. We could go on for days or even weeks, leading you from one exciting place to another in this, the city that never sleeps. But as this was only a quick winter getaway, we'll leave it there for now. Believe me, no matter what you choose to do here, it will only make you go home wanting more. So, until the next bite of the Big Apple. Right, so tomorrow it's the Statue of Liberty, And then maybe the Museum of Modern Art. Oh, I wonder if those shoes are still at Macy's. Yes, definitely down there.